Okay, Jacki, let's jump right into it. My feed has been absolutely over the top about Project B. My first thought was, do you mean Plan B? Like, what's going on here? What does Project B even mean? So I've been hearing all kinds of things, and I really need your perspective on it because it feels like there's so many new leagues that are emerging, and there's so much like drama around this, especially with everything happening in the WNBA. So we need to talk about Project B today.
Yeah, I think we should. But before, let's get right into it. I'm Jacki Jamelis.
And I'm Lauren Duletsky, and we're Clack.
And this is the Clack podcast.
This is the Clack podcast. We're really good at introductions.
We are. So, okay, Project B. Let's talk about this. It is a global league that has now entered into the space and is now going to rival unrivaled.
Interesting.
Dun,
dun, dun,
dun.
So it's a short form league then.
Yeah, it's a short league. So it's going to start in November of 2026, and then it's going to run until about like April, May-ish. So it's not going to interfere with the WNBA season. Games will be played globally. So in Asia and Europe, there's going to be 66 players in the league, I believe 6 teams. And what it's really meant to do is to expand these players' like global presence, right? And we all know that not all of the best basketball players in the world are in the United States. I know firsthand that there are some of the best basketball players in the world elsewhere. I played in Europe. You know, I played against Asian teams. I played against different players from all around the world.
Can you drop a name of who's like a name we should know internationally?
Yakupova, I don't want to like butcher her first name. I don't know how to say it, but that's her last name. She's played in the WNBA as well, but she's one of the best players I've ever seen.
Interesting. I mean, I think these players, they're the greatest assets that these leagues have. Building global brands around them is super smart. I mean, you even think about football, or as we say it in America, soccer, how big of a brand that is globally, right? FIFA.
Yeah.
And it's such a big opportunity. And now that these athletes are going to be able to go to different leagues and play in different leagues, like think about, they're going to become global names, not just, North American names.
Yeah. And they're going to become global stars.
I mean, just like Kobe did in Asia.
Yeah.
Or LeBron. Like it's, and again, I think a lot of that was driven from the NBA, but I know there's also men's professional basketball overseas, right?
Right.
But I mean, this is a huge opportunity for women to build NIL globally.
It's really exciting. And then obviously the biggest thing about all of this is salaries and what these players are going to start earning. We're going to see contracts that we've never seen before.
Like, what are we talking? Millions?
I mean, we're talking no less than a $2 million contract.
That's wild.
Yeah. Everything is north of that.
For like a rookie deal too, right?
For any player that signs with
any player.
Project B.
Do they get equity like an Unrivaled?
Yep. There's also the equity piece of it, which is huge.
So they get more than sandwiches, right?
DT is so funny.
Diana Taurasi telling Paige on her new show, wait, so you're an equity holder at Unrivaled? She's all, yeah. She's like, we got sandwiches.
We got paid in sandwiches.
Jacki knows that.
Yeah. And they were like bottom of the barrel, like roast beef sandwiches.
Not even like Jimmy John's level.
No. Jimmy John's is good. Don't get me started on their bread. I love it.
I freaking love Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Project B. But okay, so we know bigger opportunities, like the pitch for the players, right? Give me like the 3 or 4 pitch points for the players that make Project B so enticing.
Global superstar, equity, and salary.
It's pretty enticing.
Yeah.
And they can still play in other leagues, right? Like the W.
Of course, they can still play in the WNBA, but there's going to be a crossroads and a question if will they play in the WNBA? Right. And
that's exactly what I was wondering.
I think that we saw this a little bit with Diana Taurasi. She played for Ekaterinburg in Russia, which is one of the most lucrative historical places for women's basketball players to go play overseas. Sue Bird played there. A bunch of other star players played there. But they, even years ago were getting paid millions by this club and this certain president. I don't know if you've seen her documentary, but a lot of it is on there. She was paid by her team, Ekaterinburg, to sit out of the WNBA season. I don't remember what year it was, but they paid her more than her max salary that she was making in the WNBA to sit so that she wouldn't risk injury for the following season. So it was a huge thing that she did, and it just gained a ton of attention because these teams overseas, even like 10, 15, 20 years ago, were paying players way more than they were seeing in their WNBA salaries. So I do think that there's a possibility that these WNBA players are not going to want to risk injury, and they're going to want to be healthy to play for Project B because they're going to be earning so much money. So why risk yourself getting injured in the WNBA? But then on the flip side, WNBA is a sexy league, you know, and it is where a lot of the marketing piece comes from for these players.
For sure.
And a lot of these shoe and apparel brands like Nike and Adidas, like a lot of their contracts are contingent on whether they're playing in the WNBA because it's the most visible place for their products to show up as well.
Yeah, but you know, I do think though that those brands for sure, no doubt in my mind, have an eye on what's happening globally in the marketplace of opportunities to sell. Because if Project B can strike a huge TV deal that spans markets, regions, geos,
that's going to be huge.
That's like, it's right just about eyeballs. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree 100%. And right now, I don't know the clear picture on that, so it's going to be tough to, you know, see how much exposure this league can get, because obviously the WNBA is the WNBA. That brand in itself is in an incredible place right now.
I don't know. For me, I think what's so fascinating about this conversation is the amount of opportunity these players are gonna have.
Right.
It's either going to expand the leagues or it's going to cannibalize certain leagues.
Right.
And I think that's what we're talking about here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it could, like the WNBA can't even reach an agreement on probably south of $1 million contracts for veterans right now.
Right. I mean, timing was impeccable for this league to drop. And I think that was on purpose. Very intentional. So good timing for this to kind of stir everything up. I think Unrivaled is, like I said earlier, going to be rivaled now, you know, because they're obviously both of those leagues are going to be playing at the same time.
Yeah.
And you know, there's just a lot of chatter around the 3-on-3 format of Unrivaled and how hard that is on players' bodies.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to see if they do a shift and play 5-on-5. You know, as it stands today, I think that they have very different formats, as we know, just because of that. Yeah. And you know, who knows if they change or not, but I do think that it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, because you're going to have, you know, a lot of players some that we've already seen that are playing in Unrivaled this year, you know, are not going to continue playing, and they're going to go play in Project B. But Wild. I do think Unrivaled is probably going to step their game up too and start paying the players even more than they already were. They set the bar, you know, and they started this.
They were the first big competitor to the WNBA.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can say that, like, there's probably been others, but as far as from a brand standpoint, to me, rivaling, at least on the marketing side, and then what we've seen with kind of how they treat the players as far as like value.
For sure. I mean, and you know, they paid players what they should be paid, and they started this trend. And I do think that they're not just going to sit back and let all these players just go to Project B. They're going to be competitive, and they're going to try and offer these players just as much, and if not more. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. And obviously we know the two players that started the league, Nafisa and Brianna Stewart, two of the best players in the world. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna be an Unrivaled.
Okay, Jack. So before we wrap this section on Project B, I keep wanting to say Plan B.
Project B.
But I'm gonna just give you some rapid fire questions about the league, just to help people understand some of the core points.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So who joins the league next, in your opinion? A rookie or a superstar?
Rookie.
Where are the games located?
Asia and Europe.
Okay, this is a hot take question. If Project B really takes off, do you think certain Unrivaled players opt out of Unrivaled to do Project B, or could they do both?
I don't know if they contractually can, depending on if they sign, if they signed a multi-year deal with Unrivaled, like they can't get out of their contract. I don't think. I mean, unless there's some loophole. But if they've only signed, 1-year deals and they're free in 2026, like they should be good.
Okay, Jack. So I just learned about FIBA,
Mm-hmm.
which is the global governing body of basketball, right?
Yes.
Have we heard anything from them? How do they feel about this league?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, so switching gears, Jack. NWSL. It's still a very exciting season for women's sports right now.
Yeah, it is. NWSL is popping off. I mean, the championship is this weekend in San Jose.
So exciting. I was really happy that I think I mentioned on one of our previous episodes, but I was able to go to a quarterfinals game here in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
That was just epically fun.
Yeah.
Got to be right on the field. My kids got to watch the players come in. And that they're a young team.
Yeah.
They've gone through a lot of changes.
They're also one of the most successful organizations in the NWSL.
Yep.
I don't know stats like that, but I know that they're one of the most successful. They've historically been very good.
Yeah, and I think too that they have a really great, like when they've had a lot of trades with players lately, and it's a very young team. Obviously, Sophia Smith is out right now, or Sophia Wilson. Is that her married name?
Mm-hmm.
Sophia Wilson. Their baby is so freaking cute. I can't handle it.
So cute.
And she is like the most stunning human I've ever seen. I love her photos outside PJ's when she's just like, hey, I'm super cute and I'm about to get on this private jet. But
you're so funny how you broke that down.
But seriously, like
yeah.
they have their kind of more veteran star player out, and then they've had a lot of trades, but they just keep showing up.
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised, and I know this is going to air after the championship, so no spoilers here. But I was really surprised that they lost to the Washington Spirit, although your girl loves Trinity Rodman. But I was surprised.
The times that I have been at these Thorns games, their fan base reminded me a lot of European fans. And I say that because European fans in basketball, like, they're so tied to their club. So you play for clubs when you go overseas. And they're so obsessed with the club of that town or that city. It's not about women's basketball, men's basketball, women's soccer, men's soccer. It's about the club. So you have all these different fans, just people that love the club that come to all the sporting events. It doesn't matter what sporting event it is, but they're fanatics.
Yeah. You know what I was just thinking about is the fact that why does the US just do everything differently?
When you're from America, you're like, oh, it's just, this is the only way things operate. Everything else is weird. And they're, but it's like everyone else does the same thing except us.
That's because America, we just always think we're the best.
Yeah, no, facts. I mean, but like,
and like we're not.
I played in different countries and I know what they actually think about us. So,
what is the worst comment you heard from someone overseas about Americans? I have to know.
I mean, they make fun of like our president. I know that, like, with Trump.
I mean, same.
I mean, yeah. But like, they just think that Americans are like, they don't think we're very smart. They see stuff online and like, all these like fights and stuff, like public fights that like you could see online that like portray us to be so nasty and mean. And like, those are things they see. It doesn't happen as much there. So like, they're just like, this is so stupid. Like, Americans are so stupid. Like, the European players, like, they would be like, oh, yeah, the fucking dumb American. But, like, it's like, yeah, well, your country is paying us the most money because we're the best player.
You're mic drop.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, you might be smarter, but we're better. Clearly, we're getting paid more than you.
Show me on the court.
Yeah.
Show me who wins on the court.
Yes.
Oh, God. I wish I could have just watched you overseas.
Oh, yeah. It was intense.
I would have been in full on. Our friend Carla from Indianapolis. Is that where she's from?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Indianapolis. Yeah. She's
like the
Indiana
biggest Fever fan. She has like full head to toe Fever gear.
Oh, yeah.
I would have had full head to toe Jacki gear.
Obsessed. This brings me back to this one kid that was like a huge fan of mine. He named his lizard Jacki.
Dead.
And spelled it just like
Do you think Jacki's still alive? Jacki the lizard?
I don't know, but I was dead every time I got tagged as a lizard.
I'm gonna superimpose a lizard on your head.
Yeah,
on our Instagram.
I'm like, that's the weirdest pet to be named after me.
I'm sorry.
Not like a dog, but his lizard.
I bet I would be like superimposed on like a chick or something small.
Yeah. something like little miniature.
But I have a jumbo head, so maybe not. I don't know.
You need to stop.
I know.
Your head's fine. It's
my
proportional.
It
You know, we talked about your prosthetic neck
that
that you want and wish.
We did talk about. You know what? We really do try and preach body confidence on this podcast, but you know, when you're in the room with your friends and you're just, it's like very Mean Girls, like you stand in front of a mirror and you just say.
Well, like the conversation got started because I'm getting new teeth. For everyone to know, I'm getting new teeth. I'm getting veneers. This Thursday, shout out to veneers. And then Lauren said that she wished that she could get a fake, like a new neck. And I felt bad because like you can't fucking buy a neck.
I know.
I can buy new teeth.
You know, I will say, you guys, I am optimistic about Jacki's veneers. I'm gonna be optimistic.
I'm gonna be fucking cheesing next episode.
I know we're gonna do a real close up on your veneers.
I can show people before and after.
I think we should. We're all about transparency on this podcast. We have veered off very far from the NWSL,
yeah, we sure have.
So we're bringing us back.
Yeah.
But everybody look out for Jacki's teeth because they're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming. Hopefully they don't look like giant chompers.
No, we're going to stay away from that. Carla and I went to my consultation and we were very clear on what I wanted.
She does not want chompers.
I shouldn't say what we wanted because this is a we decision. Carla and I made the decision.
I mean, I feel like when you get new teeth, you have to make that decision as a partnership.
It's a big decision. Like, fuck. New teeth, new me.
New teeth, new Jacki. Lizard heads and new teeth. That's the theme of this episode. No.
Lizards and fake teeth.
Lizards and fake teeth. Anyways, back to the NWSL. But again, it's fun to have another sport as big as basketball that is getting the notoriety, the growth, the expansion at the same time.
Right.
And I actually don't see as many people talking about that. They talk about those sports pretty individually because let's be real, they're very different sports, different economics, different types of fan. But there's also a huge crossover, I think, in fandom.
Yeah.
And like what makes Portland so special, as we always talk about, is both American women's teams, the Thorns and the Fire, that's going to launch in 2026, will be co-owned by the same ownership group.
Yeah.
And I think that is going to be so fascinating as we think about the connections of the fans and the opportunities and the crossover. So at the end of the day, there's some things we share in common, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're women.
Right.
We love sports.
Yeah.
There's different parts of sports that we like. We all live in the same city together, right? Here in Portland. Those are things we can all share across these different teams that make it really special and truly one of a kind, because I don't think there is another city that has two American women teams that are owned by one ownership group.
Yeah, no,
from different sports.
I don't think there is either. And I just thought of something like the Portland metropolitan area, I think is like the population is around like 2.5 million people ish.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Bay Area, right? And I think the population's like triple that. It's like close to 7 million people. So like there's a reason that fans here stick together, you know, because like there's not as many people. So you can't really separate so many people, right? But like in the Bay Area, you've got so many people to choose from. And some people are going to naturally want to be, you know, the San Jose NWSL fans. And then naturally people are going to want to be the WNBA fans because there's just so many different types of people. But here it's smaller, it's more condensed. So like everyone's just going to ride for their city.
That is such an interesting insight.
It was like a light bulb that just went off in my head.
I mean, that's truly what makes this city different. And let me just shout that we did an Instagram post today that rivaled the Athletic Q. I think that's what their media brand is called, where they ranked the best women's sports cities. And Portland was like number 4 or 5 after Seattle.
Oh,
I was like,
hurt you and all these Portland
natives.
natives.
It freaking hurt because I'm also like, we've talked about it in the past that Seattle, like being up at Seattle sports is just not the same.
But it's a bigger city,
right? It is a
right?
bigger city, but the vibes are not the same.
I could not agree more. I mean, I've been to sporting events at both, and like I have no bias to either.
Yeah.
And Portland to me feels better.
Yes. And so we like challenged that, and it's driving a lot of really interesting conversation. And what it made me realize is like I feel very fortunate to be in a city that really prioritizes women's sports and inclusion. And there is like a very special competition that it just exists within our city beyond just that goes beyond the borders of like the arena. And I think that's like a really fun part of sports too, is like there were like sports bars in Seattle resharing our post being like, what do you think about this? Like,
no, that's cool.
And I was like, that's so cool. And so again, I just love this space because we can have friendly competition, you know, and challenge the status quo, but there's just such a deep connection to our city and the experiences our cities bring us. All right, Jack, let's switch gears for a sec. Those were two, other than talking about new teeth and new necks.
And the lizard Jacki.
And the lizard Jacki.
Yeah.
That was like, those were intense. Those were like heavy topics, but good topics.
I don't even know if they felt that heavy because there's so many funny things that were said.
True. We can't not be funny because that's just like who we are. But let's have a little halftime show.
Okay.
Just like catch up. What'd you do this week? Give me like just a one-liner. What did you do this week?
I mean, it's only Tuesday.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
Let's talk about that.
It feels like Friday.
Yeah. Over the weekend, I did go to the USC versus South Carolina women's basketball game.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. It's so much talent on the court. Really fun to watch my alma mater play. They're a different team for sure without Juju, but it's the beginning of the year. Everyone's still a little bit rusty, but it was fun to see some very high caliber teams and very great coaches go head to head. I also had a sports weekend. Tell me more. I went to a U of O Duck game. It was my kid's first game. I love the content you were putting out. Oh my God. You guys looked like you were having so much fun. We had the best time. We stayed at this hotel called The Graduate that is all just iconic Oregon memorabilia. One interesting insight that I will just call out. Here's the activist, the feminist in me. They had all of this amazing Nike ads from, I mean, this is when Nike was like truly to me like the greatest of all time. Yeah. Was back in like the late 90s, 2000s. All of the ads, like just iconic. I have some pictures. I'll post some of them on our Instagram. Some of the like Jordan ads. Just Mia Hamm. So iconic. And also just like track and field ads. And it was just iconic. There was almost no women in those ads. Not even Mia Hamm on women's soccer? There might have been maybe a Mia Hamm, but like it was just all men. Damn. And it was, at least that's what they had on display. I know Nike did a lot with women like before most sports companies did back in the day, but it was just like, that was my one gripe. I'm like, where are the ladies? But that was really cool. And then my husband really wanted to walk the iconic walk at U of O with all the students. So we're with our two kids, like gonna paint y'all a picture. We're with our two kids walking to the stadium and it is just reeking of pot like you've never smelled. There's beer cans everywhere. All the kids are like, just being so college. And Nick and I are just with our two kids walking. I know, I saw you post that. It's so cute. And I was like, and I could tell Nick. So anybody that doesn't know, which is probably everybody except for our close friends, Nick, my husband, was the president of his fraternity. Yeah. So you can't even imagine the debauchery. Trends. Yeah. Like I asked him, I'm like, did you ever take your shirt off at a game? He's like, come on. Yeah. He was out there. He had like letters on his chest. 100%. Green letters on his chest. Also had like a 12-pack. I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It was really attractive. Really attractive. He was a good looking man. He still is a good looking man. Yeah. He is. He's a very good looking man. But anyway, that was really fun. And it dawned on me that this is the first time where like we're starting to get in that phase with our kids where they can enjoy sports with us at the games. We made it to halftime too, so that was a big deal. No, it's big time. So I posted 3 ducks and a wildcat because I went to University of Arizona, bear down. Mm-hmm. And even though I still have like, my heart is mostly red with just a teeny bit of green. That's fine. Just a teeny. Yeah. We like diversity in colors. Yes, we do. We do. So, but I still bleed red. I know. Just like everyone else. Good for you. Happy for you. Sounds amazing. Sounds fun. Let's do a quick recap of this episode. We've talked about Project B, talked about the NWSL. Mm-hmm. Great time to be alive in women's sports. Caught up a little bit. And now we got some great feedback. Then in one of our recent episodes, we kind of did these rapid fire questions. Right. So we're going to end the episode on a lighter note. We're going to do some rapid fire questions. Because this is where the debauchery comes out. This is where we shine. This is where we're unhinged. Yeah. All right, Jack. This one is maybe less unhinged, but I'm very curious to know if you have the answer. Okay. You ready? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you where the next Olympics are going to be by year. And you have to guess. Jackie, where is the 2026 Winter Olympics? Italy. That's right. It's in Milan. Hey. Sorry, I had to check my answer. Hey, she knew that. Let's go, girl. All right. If you don't get this one right, I'm going to be real sad. 2028 Olympics, Los Angeles, California. Ding, ding, ding. She got it right. Okay. 2030 Winter Olympics. Where is it at? France.
Yes, girl. The French Alps.
Damn, I'm smart.
We're fucking going to that one.
Yeah, I'm smart.
And we'll be skiing by then. Will you have new knees by then so we can ski?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yes. We're going to learn together. We're going to be so good.
I am researching for these cartilage regenerate.
She's going to have
a tongue twister.
She's going to have alien knees.
Yeah. I'm trying to get some
she's gonna be like knees. She's going to be like a fucking pogo stick. She's going to be jumping all
Yeah. I'm ready.
She ready. All right. 2032 Summer Olympics. Where are they?
I'm going to say Australia.
Brisbane, Australia. Look at her. She gets an A.
I got to know my sports.
She already has an A on this quiz.
Yeah. I mean, even if I miss the next one, I'm 4 out of 5.
I mean, you're still getting a 90%. She wants more.
I think 4 out of 5 is like 80%.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm not great at mathing. I don't math well. 2034 Winter Olympics. Where are they?
Is it Utah?
Yes! Ding, ding, ding. Salt Lake City. I lived there for 6 years.
She's an A student, 100%.
She's an A student, and we're going to go stay in my family's very large home for those Olympics in Salt Lake City.
Do I get to come?
Yes, you get to come.
Oh my God, yes.
How old will we be in 2034?
I don't even know. I don't want to think about it.
It's 2025, almost 2026. That's
Nope. Let's move on.
Okay. We're not going to be 50 at least. We'll be under 50.
Yeah. You're going to be 50 before me. Huh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. By the way, everybody, Jacki's birthday is this weekend.
Damn.
So I'm going to wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah.
To my boo, my
Maybe
work
you can
wife.
Sing me happy birthday to wrap the episode.
I love that idea. Okay. That. Okay, Jack. So we know there's going to be more or less 18 total WNBA teams by 2030.
Correct.
Across 5 new cities, right?
Yes.
What additional 3 cities would you put a WNBA team in? And why?
I'm going to say Miami because it's Miami. Like,
duh.
That would be such a great
place.
Why
has that happened yet?
I know. Well, it's like, what a fun place to be able to travel to, too. You know?
Hoops and beach.
I know.
Let's go.
I'm going to say Miami. Let me bring it back to the West Coast. I'm going to say Salt Lake City, Utah.
Preach.
You know, I would definitely want to bring another West Coast team. So I think that's the next city.
Good market for sports, too.
Yeah. And then I'll probably bring it back to the other side. I'm going to say like Nashville, Tennessee.
Ooh.
I think those are strong cities and good markets to have a new team.
All right. Hit me.
Who is the richest female athlete in each of these sports? First sport, tennis.
Serena Williams, hands down.
Easy.
I
mean, there's no question.
No question in my head.
Okay, gymnastics.
Simone Biles.
Is there even a question?
How much?
16 milli.
Okay, girl.
She's doing it.
Even more than that.
Yeah, she's
Simone's
doing
my goat. She's my goat.
Okay.
You know I love gymnastics, though.
Track and field.
Oh, I was going to say Sha'Carri.
I know. I would have thought one of these like global like track and...
But it's Faith Kipchoge.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at you. And you said that name very...
I think I said her name right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And 5 million. And I'm just going to say this right now. Track and field athletes need
very
to get
underpaid.
Very underpaid.
I agree.
And we haven't even talked about Athlos on the pod. I think at some point, if Athlos comes back, we should talk about it. But way underpaid.
Oh,
it's wild to me.
Yeah, no. I don't like their career trajectory after they leave their universities. I don't think there's a ton of opportunity.
No, there isn't.
And not enough pay for them.
Well, and it's interesting because whenever I post about pay equity on our channels, we do have track and field athletes that follow us or former, and they're like, we would be lucky to even get like a fraction of where they're at right now.
I feel them.
So I know. So it's all, it's, you know, it's always like, there's always interesting comparisons, you know?
All right, basketball.
Lisa Leslie?
No.
Sue Bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Especially after, well, I was going to say Diana Taurasi too, based on what you said about Russia, but her time in Russia.
Yeah, I think, I don't know.
Okay. That's all right.
You know, question mark on that. That could be wrong too.
You know, I fucking love Sue.
Yeah. I mean, we all do.
She's so amazing.
Soccer.
I'm going to go with, I was going to say Sophia Wilson just because of her deals, but
this one surprised me.
Trinity Rodman?
No. It's actually Mia Hamm.
Oh, Mia Hamm. Makes sense.
An older player that played so long ago, like still
she's such an icon,
holds the bag.
Well, she probably has
40 million from Nike.
Well, she probably has so many licensing deals. It's like insane. She's an OG. You know, like when women's soccer just started here.
Trailblazer.
And Nike's investment in her for sure.
No,
the Mia Hamm building. It's a classic.
I know.
It's a classic.
Okay, last but not least, swimming.
Okay, I actually did know this one. Katie Ledecky.
Okay, I'll just say I don't know a ton of swimmers, but every year I watch her in the Olympics. I love her.
She is a legendary.
Her shoulders.
I know. She has your dream shoulders, and you have my dream shoulders.
Well, everyone has a dream.
Who has my dream neck? All right, Jack. So blind rankings. This one's going to be fun.
Do you want to explain the blind rankings?
So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Jacki 5 different athletes, and I'm going to have her blind rank them. She's not going to go know who's coming next, and so she may or may not be happy with her rankings. So we have 1 out of 5, okay?
Okay.
So you just put one of these athletes in one of the 5 spots.
Got you.
First person, Coco Gauff. Tennis.
1.
Okay. That's like bold to go 1 right away. But I love
Coco Gauff.
I know, I'm obsessed with her. What are we even saying? Next athlete, Sophia Smith or Sophia Wilson.
5.
Okay. Caitlin Clark.
4.
Oh, that's low.
It's okay.
Wow. Shade. No, I'm just kidding.
No shade.
No shade. Sha'Carri Richardson.
3.
Okay. Asia Wilson.
2, because she wears number 22.
Go girl. I love Asia. How do you feel about your blind rankings?
Yeah, I feel cool about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Are you
do
going
you
to get a
think?
tattoo of your blind rankings now?
Maybe. You never know.
I feel like we need to not pick athletes. We need to pick like hall passes or something.
Oh my god, that'd be so
That's
funny.
our next blind rankings. We're going to do hall passes.
Okay, next section. So let's jump into would you rather. Would you rather win an Olympic gold medal but never be able to play sports again, or be a professional athlete that rides the bench but have a long career?
Honestly, I'm going to go gold medal. I just feel like that's something you could literally claim the rest of your life, that I have a gold medal. And I think that's cool.
Wow. Cool. All right. Would you rather be invited to the Met Gala but have to wear Crocs with your outfit, or never be recognized for your fashion at all?
Please. Met Gala, Crocs. I would make it work. I would
know
feel
you would.
short as hell. Or no, I recently got a pair of high heel
Platforms?
Crocs.
Yeah. I know.
And I would bedazzle them. It'd be a whole thing.
Oh, it would be a thing.
It'd be a whole thing.
I would totally answer that the same.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the next one.
Okay.
Would you rather have dinner with your favorite sports icon or fashion icon?
Sports icon.
Knew it.
But like, so my athlete would be Michael Jordan, and he was a fashion icon back in the day.
For sure.
You know,
His
with
dad
his hoop
pants
earring.
and his dad pants, like the like,
And his and his
so good.
golf hats.
Yeah.
He could pull a golf hat off.
Yeah, he was a good looking man.
Yeah. I mean, he was a trendsetter.
For sure. Still
Okay,
is.
what about you?
I mean, that's hard. You know what? I'm gonna pick a duo here. I'm gonna pick an intersection of fashion and sports.
Of course you
I'm gonna go Angel Reese.
I like that.
I would love to sit down with Angel Reese.
No, that's a perfect answer for you.
I would love it. We're gonna do a little locker room lore. It's like all of the good, bad, and the ugly in a locker room.
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
A lot
Let's go.
goes on in there.
I really think an entire reality show could be shot in a locker room. Why am I always thinking of reality show ideas?
Honestly, but that would be fire.
It would be so good. Okay, we're gonna rapid fire these, Jack. Weirdest superstition you've ever heard?
This was an unintentional superstition, but a former teammate of mine used to throw up before every game.
Wild.
I know.
Ew, your mouth would be like
It's
so
just
yuck.
so gross. I'm like, do you enjoy even playing?
Oh God, that's
Intense.
Wild. That's intense. Okay. Craziest post-game ritual or locker room playlist you've seen?
When I played in Greece, some of the girls would like get in a circle and Greek dance.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it, but like I could see other Americans that weren't Greek and weren't tied to like the culture. Like it was just like, what is this?
Imagine if TikTok had been a thing back then.
I know,
because that would have gone viral.
I know
for sure. This is a good one. Worst type of teammate to room with on the road.
We've talked about bathroom etiquette. Like, if someone doesn't have bathroom etiquette, you're like on my shit list.
Teammate who walks in blasting music at 8 a.m. Is that a person who is essential or very chaotic for you?
essential. You always need that teammate that's coming in with good vibes and just like ready to.
That is so me. I was always like, let's put on the Spice Girls and just flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essential.
For any of you that have gotten to know Jacki as well as I have at this point, and hopefully many of you through the podcast know what an incredible coach she is, obviously in sports, but just in life, she coaches me so much. Things she says, she's helped me grow as a leader. She just has that gift as a former athlete and a coach. So we're going to end with a...
That's so nice of you.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. It's true. And
I feel the same about you too, just
Really?
in a different way.
Yeah, but that's why we're a
You
good
coach
duo.
me through so many things.
I mean, that's why we're a good duo.
I know.
We bring different skills to the table. But our team had a really great idea to end every episode with Coach's Corner, where Jacki can share a little wisdom, what's on her mind, everything from just, fighting through adversity, how you think about hard situations, all of it. Like, just give us a little advice. Send us off with something that, little words of wisdom.
The first thing that comes to mind because of something recently that's happened in my life is about having low expectations. And it's not necessarily like a positive quote, but I think that it's definitely something that I think about often now. And when certain events happen, and such as something that has happened recently in my life, it has reminded me to just continue to have low expectations so that you don't feel disappointed, right? And like, I think as you get older, it's very important to keep that mindset, because otherwise you're going to continually be let down. And I think that it's helped me a lot, because people are always going to fail you. Mm-hmm. And you're always going to feel let down in some capacity, but everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own agenda, and everyone has, their own set of problems. And I think and again, like, I hope this doesn't come off as a negative, because it is not that at all. It is just like putting things into perspective. Like, everyone has their own shit, and just like have low expectations so you don't feel burned.
I could not relate more with that advice. I literally was just talking to someone about this today.
Really?
Yeah. And I failed many, many times in relationships because I would put people on such a high bar, because I would give so much of myself, and then I would be so disappointed. Set low expectations, because then when someone surprises you, it feels so great. Yeah. And then you find your people. You find your people that really do meet you where you are.
For sure.
And
I think so well said.
Yeah. And so I love that Coach's Corner advice. I think that's super smart. And
I'll try and keep it a little more positive next week.
You know what? I actually think realistic feedback in coaching is super important. We can't live in toxic positivity, which has been my biggest challenge. Like, truly. It's one of my gifts. What
makes you beautiful.
I know. It's one of my gifts. Okay. As promised, I'm very embarrassed, but I'm going to sing.
Okay, but before you sing, I just want to make sure that everyone goes and they like, comment, and subscribe on all of our channels, which include YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Look at this girl just dropping our subscription talking point.
Yeah, but
she's killing it.
I am ready to be sung to.
Jacki is turning 25 on November 22nd. What's your sign?
I'm on the cusp, so when it changes from Scorpio to Sagittarius, so I am a Sagittarius.
Oh, I was gonna say Sagittarius. Okay, she's Sagittarius. All right, Mama's gonna sing. My heart is beating very fast.
Okay, wait, I'm not ready yet.
Please don't record me.
Oh. Okay, we're doing this.
I might do it again if I crack.
No, you're not gonna crack.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacki G. Happy birthday to you. I want to cry.
That was so good.
I want to cry.
Oh, you did so
No,
good.
I want to cry. My voice cracked the whole time.
What are you talking about? That was so good.
All right. My heart is beating. I might throw up. I'm just like your teammate. I'm going to throw up after a big game. I know.
You killed it though. You absolutely killed
it. Was I like up there with Sabrina Carpenter? Just tell me. True or false? No, I'm just
better than her. What?
No.
You were amazing.
Anyways, everybody please wish your girl, Jacki G, a happy birthday.
By the time this airs, my birthday will be.
She will already be
gone.
25.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna be living over here in 37. It's fine. Inching towards 40.
Real talk, I'm turning 37.
You should have stood with just 25.
I know, but we also said earlier that like
it's fine.
Yeah, you right.
Truth. We talk truth here.
37 going on 25.
37 going on 25. Okay. Time for snacks. We love you all.
Time for din din.
Time for din din. See you next week.
See ya. That was so good.
Oh my god, my heart.
Our third season of Clack is sponsored by Portland Gear, creators of unique, high-quality products inspired by the heart and soul of Portland. Go check them out.